Hello everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Ninja playthrough.
Unable to stop his strength!
They looked at me the wrong way, so they will all die.
What? Get away from me!
Are you scared? Coward.
I should fight, right? Then I'll do it! Cha!
Oh, do you want to die too?
Here I go! Cha! That's right!
So yeah, Gaara. I was looking back at some of the older videos, well, the Gaara video, just because I just uploaded that today, and it's been a while since I did commentary. It's about a week, which isn't too long, but whatever. And I kind of want to, like, I think I blew it out of proportion a little bit of how long this was. Like, last part was only 15, and this one's like 12. It's exactly 12, at least from what I can see, or a little bit over. But whatever. But I thought it'd be like, I thought both parts were like at least over 15, or maybe 15. But, yeah, they're not. And I was actually kind of surprised just to see that right now, and I thought I'd mention it. And I don't know, I guess the only reason I thought that was just because it took forever. And like I said, oh, and here's level 2. I don't know if I showed it, but whatever.
You don't need to be anything special. Ha! Wind-side jutsu! How boring.
I feel like I did show that one off, but I don't know, because I for some reason I recall making some kind of joke with Tamari because I was fighting Shikamaru, I think. But it's whatever, I don't care. But yeah, this is just, and like I stated, I think it was last part or some part beforehand. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. I don't rewatch my shit. But yeah, this game's just really overstaying its welcome, and it's taking forever. And at this point in time, you know, it just felt like it dragged when I was recording this. Oh my god, I just, I couldn't wait for it to be over just because it takes forever, and that's why I am so glad that CyberConnect 2, you know, got rid of the character by character story progression, just because it's horrible. And like, I don't know, with a standard fighting game like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or something, I mean, sure, whatever, it works, because and stuff like that, story doesn't really matter anyway. But with this, you know, it's like an anime, and it's an action anime, Shonen Jump. It's got story. You can do a lot with it, and you know, this is just boring.
It's still not enough for me
No way! There's no way I can beat this guy!
yet. What's wrong? Is that all you got?
I like how I span that little sand wave at the end too. I was just like, fuck this shit. I don't know. I just want this battle to be over.
The vengeance of Hidden Leaf, Sasuke Uchiha!
Who was it? Sakura, who did this to you?
Sasuke!
Oh, do you want to die too?
So you're the one who hurt my comrade.
Oh, do you want to die too?
Bring it on.
Oh, would you look at that? Sasuke's protecting his boo. He's got her back, kinda. But yeah, it's kind of funny to see Sasuke like that, or at least hear him talk like that, just because of, you know, what he turns into later, and how he doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself. And yeah, that was kind of cool about the Leaf Destruction, how he was, you know, really hell bent on protecting Naruto and Sakura, because, you know, they're his friends, the comrades, and he doesn't want to lose people he cares about again, because that, you know, that already happened with his family dying and shit, which was nice. And then of course, you know, that all goes to shit the next arc, so that sucked, but whatever. But yeah, well, level 1, I remember showing this one off because I used it for the thumbnail. um, but the one thing I was going to talk about was, well, yeah, back to the story thing. How it is actually kind of disappointing because, like, when I went back to go play this game, because this wasn't the first Ultimate Ninja game I played. The first one I played was, whew, shit, I want to say either Ultimate Ninja 4 or I played maybe 3 over my cousins. And then I remember finally Storm. That one was fucking huge. Um, but those were the first Ultimate Ninja games I played, and then I went back to 1 and 2 after that, and then I bought 3 for myself, because I played a little bit of... I didn't play the story, though, of 3, I just played it, but I still got the gist of it, you know. But then I went back and bought these, and I was expecting, you know, to get some... You know, some pretty good story, and, you know, see the Land of Waves arc, Leaf Destruction. I was wondering, you know, how far does each game go? Because 3 goes to the end of Part 1, and then 4 starts Shippuden, kind of. Well, yeah, it does just that, just starts it, and that's that. But then, you know, I was wondering what arcs, you know, happen in which games with 1 and 2, and, you know, I come to this, and it's this shitty story, like, character story thing, and I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. At that point, I didn't care just because it was a Naruto game, and, you know, I was obsessed back then, so, you know, I didn't care, I just was like, whatever. But, you know, this is actually my second playthrough of the game, and going back to it after... I think my file actually says I played it in 2010, which is weird, because I thought that it'd be a lot earlier than that. I got into Naruto pretty late, actually. I got into it, actually, right after Part 1 was over here in America, when they were airing the fillers on Toonami. Yeah, that was my first playthrough of it, and, you know, now here I am playing it in 14, and now it's going into 15, and yeah, I could see how this game's not meh, but
Your hate is weaker than mine.
No way. What else am I supposed to do?
To take down a worthy opponent and take everything from them will make me feel truly alive.
I was gonna say something, but then I derped. Uh-oh, whatever. Loading. Yeah.
Final battle! Live on by loving oneself! How dare you do that to Sakura? Now you've done it to Sasuke!
I fight and live only for myself.
Say what?
Other people merely exist for me to destroy them. Only then do I truly feel alive.
Don't be silly, you jerk! Believe it!
Now, make me feel alive. Oh, do you want to die too?
Okay, I'm gonna fight! Believe it!
But yeah, I guess moral of the story is I just wish the story in this game was better, but it's not. And the one thing that kind of stinks too is the Land of Waves / kind of tuning in exams. Never really got that good of a story mode, you know, in the Naruto games. Whereas, well, even most of Part 1 didn't really get a good story. Like I said, one part, I forget whose character it was, but I remember mentioning this somewhere. Oh, and here's level 3. So yeah, he goes full on beast mode and like wrecks your shit. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, no benefits, which sucks, but whatever. But yeah, the one thing I think I mentioned in some characters' story was the storytelling doesn't really get good till the Storm games. So Shippuden really gets the good storytelling. Even I would even argue 4 does an okay job with what it does, even though it doesn't do much at all. And then 5 does a pretty good job. And then there's technically, well, there's technically a 6, but not technically a 6. But I'll get more into that once we get to those games, which will be a while, but whatever. Um, but yeah, one thing that always confused me about Gaara going full on tailed beast mode when he fought Naruto then was like, okay, when it happened in Naruto, or at least when it's gonna happen in Naruto, his steel would break and I guess he would be completely taken over and no going back, and that would be that, which is why with the whole, I guess spoilers, with the whole pain stuff, like, his dad came in and had to redo it so he wouldn't die or whatever. But Gaara went full on beast and it's like nothing happened to him, not only that, it's just kind of funny to think he was using the, like, all of the beast's power. I forget the thing's name, Shukaku or something. And Naruto was still able to beat him in this state, which is kind of funny thinking about it now.
It's still not enough for me yet.
There's no way I can beat this guy!
As long as there are those who give me the pleasure of living, I will continue killing. My existence shall never disappear.
I'll never give up!
Why? Why do you still get up?
No matter who it may be, I'll never forgive anyone who hurts my friends!
Special friends. I can't control my emotions. By someone like you? It seems you overreached yourself, Naruto Uzumaki. Gaara Saga.
Gaara's having his period. He can't control his emotions. Watch out. He's going to scream and yell and throw things. Oh, God. I'm just kidding. Um, but, yeah, thank God that we got some fucking stages. God damn it, derp. I'll be showing off the one that we actually don't get to go to during the story. For some reason, we never fight there, which is weird. I think it's the Kazakage's mansion or whatever. It's in the Sand Village, but I'll be showing that off in the extra part. But yeah, that's it for Gaara. Yay! And next we'll get to the last character, Orochimaru. Holy crap, we're coming to an end here, folks. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.